Monster Taco fans! Get ready for a night of Monster Taco madness! With 2 new Monster Taco flavors from Jack in the Box face off! Introducing the Bacon Ranch Monster Taco, crushing it with strips of bacon and creamy ranch versus the Nacho Monster Taco, coming hard with nacho cheese and jalapenos! Monster, Monster, Monster Tacos! Too much?
Needs an explosion.
Hiya! Welcome! So if you thought last week's Funko Christmas trade with Project Pops would be my last Funko unboxing of 2022, well, so did I, and therefore we're both wrong, because I've got a box here to open with you today. Now then, this is a first for me, because it's the first time that I've bought anything, be it a Funko Pop or anything else that may exist in the history of humanity, from one of those live auction app type sites. You know, the one I'm referring to, and I think it's really the only one or the main one that exists here in the UK, is, and I'm reliably informed that it's pronounced Voggt. I don't really know what the meaning of that name is, V-O-G-G-T. You can see it in the corner of the screen anyway, how to spell it. And I don't know, I just kept seeing a bit of promotion about it on Instagram mainly. It's sort of the European version of Whatnot. American viewers in particular will know what Whatnot is. It's one of these video auction, live video apps, and Voggt is basically our take on that. I say our, it's European, there's international sellers as well as UK ones. And I thought I'd download the app and give it a go. I'll put a little bit of footage on screen just to show you kind of what it's like. That's not an auction I was involved in. That's one from France, I believe. But I made my first Voggt purchase in a live video auction, and this was a Funko Pop that I got for £31. I think I was the only bidder actually. The seller didn't seem to be selling a lot that evening, but I've been sort of lurking in other ones, and it's not just Funko that they sell on there. They sell Pokemon cards, a lot of football and sports related stuff, including trading cards and football shirts. And, you know, the scope for selling whatever really is, I suppose, unlimited. But anyway, it's the Funko Pop that we're here to look at. Let me get it open. This came today via Every, rather a knackered box. I'm trying to remember the name of the seller. Pete Pop, or Pete Pops, I think his name is. If I remember, I'll tag him in my Instagram promotion of this video, and then he'll be able to see my feedback for his transaction and his packing and everything on Voggt directly if he so wishes. So, as I say, this costs £31. I can't remember how much postage was, around £5 something I think. So even though the boxes took a right beating, it does look like the pop itself has been well packaged. You might have caught a glimpse of what this is now. It is a 2-pack. This is something, it suddenly went up on Funko Europe's site, and I was like, after the fact, this is, oh yeah, I would have had that, but it just sold out really quickly and it's not been up since. But I think a lot of people did get it. The value of this is perhaps not quite as high as I initially thought it would be. But regardless, also with this, I'm kind of breaking my own rules here, owning it. I'll explain as I get going. The pop I'm talking about is this 2-pack of ad icons from the Jack in a Box fast food restaurant chain. It's Skeleton Jack and Monster Taco. I do like the different box, this sort of, I mean, it's a Halloween edition really. I think it was around Halloween, or maybe slightly after, when this was available for a very limited period at Funko Europe. And I missed the boat and I was gutted. I think the price at Funko Europe was a similar one to the one I ended up paying on Voggt. A look at the box, it looks in great condition, can't complain. With the Voggt auctions, and you will have seen on screen earlier that the sellers tend to kind of show every side of the box. and just talk about imperfections if there is any. I think actually there's a little bit of a crease there. I don't know if it's showing up very well in this light, but sort of where my finger is there. And he did make mention, Pete Pops, or whatever his name is, about that. So I think he downgraded this to something like a 8.5 or a 9. But it was perfectly good enough for me. Really happy. So why am I breaking the rules of my own collecting by getting Skeleton Jack and Monster Taco? Well, Monster Taco's alright, because I've never had him in pop form before, but I do already have a Jack. Not a Skeleton Jack, but you'll have seen me unbox earlier this year, I think I got this, number 100 in the Ad Icons Jack box. So now I'm in sort of a little bit of a quandary, like I've got 2 Jacks here, and of course, and it could become a bit of a catchphrase of mine really, I am 1 character each, or 1 character per series. But I don't know, it took me a while to source this and I paid a fairly high amount for it. I always wonder why the sticker on here is so small though. The 2020 Summer Convention sticker, when compared to other ones, like this one is just quite a bit smaller. I think it's a bigger sticker than what you'd get on a soda can, I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep this and then just kind of, just not maybe break my rules, but bend my rules somewhat, as they are 2 very different looking Jacks. Or maybe not very different, but quite different enough. This one is obviously Skeleton Jack, or a Halloween variant. And Monster Taco, the only way to get him was to get this 2-pack, as he's never come out before on his own or with anyone else. So yeah, I'm pleased. I'm not going to get these out actually, because I've never really done that with my multi-packs, unless they're like wrestling multi-packs or The Office or Parks and Rec, where they automatically come out of box anyway. I've got some 2-pack pop protectors on order. Hopefully they're the right size, because some Funko 2-packs are a little bit smaller than others, so I'm hoping I've made the right choice size or dimensions wise with those. I'll give you one last look at this really great 2-pack. I think the box is what really sells it for me. It just makes it that little bit more unique, and it sort of will stand out and pop a little bit, pardon the pun, in my Ad Icons display behind me. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this look at Jack in the Box, Skeleton Jack and Monster Taco. Of course, a bit of a reminder of what was a little bit of a semi-grail for me back when I got this from $7 a pop earlier on this year, the 2020 SDCC Jack in the Box. I want to say special thanks, as always, to my wonderful subscribers and my generous patrons. I've got lots of affiliate links for Funko Pops, products and protectors, including an affiliate link from HMV no less. And yes, of course, you can get more than just Funko Pops at His Master's Voice. I've also got my Patreon link, Facebook group link, and one for contents insurance, all down in the description text box. But I'm going to go now. Can't really display this yet. Well, I could, nothing stopped me, but I'm very anal doer. And I don't really want to display this properly and start sorting out my Ad Icons display for the upteenth time until I get my new 2-pack protector in the post. And with all the postal delays that we've been having over the past however many months it's been now, you know, these things are taking a little longer than normal. Never mind, on that bombshell, I will go now and see you in 2023 for my next Funko Pop unboxing. Cheers, everyone. See ya!